Mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. With Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge on the sideline. Let's take a look at the numbers for DeAndre Hunter.
And the one thing that he'll be looking to change is the downturn in his three-point percentage. It's taken a hit here the last 10 games. I know he's putting in extra work to get that rhythm back.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. In at the forward spots, we'll see Barrett and Barnes. Grady Dick is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Pirtle in at the center. And for the Hawks, in the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Young is out there with Daniels. And it's Krejci in at the 3 spot. So this is the first of 2 in a row. These two teams will play against each other. Greg, any advantages or disadvantages?
Well, I mean, I feel in the first game, you can run your game. That second time around is when you get to dig deep into the film and try and make adjustments.
Now here is Pirtle. Back to Dick. Off on the layup. Young against Quickly. Young looking around. Okongwu with a screen on Quickly. To the paint. And Okongwu slams it in.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, Quinn Snyder and I got a chance to talk for a bit, so we started to talk about complimented him, saying he's got great energy, a great build, and he knows how to score. So I'm telling the guys to stick to him like glue and just keep the pressure on. We'll see if that high-pressure defense can shut Barrett down tonight. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. Young against Quickly. Pass to Barnes. Pirtle with a screen on Johnson. Barnes passes to Pirtle. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Quickly for 3. Atlanta with the rebound. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Here is Daniels. Dick defending. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. The Raptors have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Pass to Pirtle. To the middle. And there's Dick. That's good on the assist by Pirtle.
Not just a jump shooter. Dick can operate inside that restricted area.
For Jakob Pirtle, his parents paved the way for him to become a professional athlete. And I'd say, Brent, he did a good job.
Well, it's a good point, Kevin. They were doing some blocking of their own, just not basketballs like Jakob does. Both of his parents, members of the Austrian national volleyball teams, and building some roofs on some people trying to put down a few slams.
And one of those guys, Brent, who can take over a game, sometimes from beginning to end, is Trae Young.
It is remarkable, Kevin, especially at his size in today's game. It reminds me a lot of playing against Allen Iverson, a guy who could dominate the game as a small player, and that's what Trae is. But what he can do offensively, the instincts that he shows, the way he can get it going offensively, he's truly a remarkable talent in terms of a small guy dominating a big man's game.
So he gets them both. We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. You love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
Trae Young's dangerous because he's got that confidence and he's ready to shoot anytime he gets it.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust.
And now let's take a look at the stats for Daniels. He's been a factor for them over the last month. He's averaging 14 points a game, over 2.5 steals, and 5 rebounds. And he's a real threat defensively. You look at his steals during this stretch, always lurking for the smallest mistake.
And he's causing a lot of those mistakes, too. He's just harassing you 94 feet and does not give you an inch.
Now here is Pirtle. His last outing, he had 8 points. Here's Barnes. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, inside, Barnes knows he has to fully commit. Don't finish against contact by going in there with half the effort.
Okongwu against Pirtle. Here's Young. Misses that one. His first miss of the night. 2 for 3. Quickly the pass to Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
It's awesome to have a guy at that size be able to accelerate and elevate like RJ did there.
Pass to Okongwu. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Johnson can't hit.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Quickly kicks to Barnes. The 3. Dick can't get it to go. And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
Poor execution in that one. Not sure what led to the lack of focus, but coaching staff definitely not happy.
And they made some comments themselves that some of the fault might have lied with them because they didn't go in with the best of game plans and they didn't make the right adjustments. So we'll see tonight if they do.
Now here is Young. He's coming against Detroit.
And guys, what impressed me most was his passing. He constantly looked for the open man and found guys in great spots.
Now here's Quickly after the miss from Trae Young. Here's Barrett. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Barrett's got his second basket.
Sometimes with that ball, RJ can put it in some spots where the defender gets on his heels.
Young passes to Krejci. Dick with the steal. And here's the fast break. Barrett leading the way. And there are the Raptors.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
The Hawks have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Johnson finds Young. Johnson against Quickly. Young outside. On the defense of this Raptors team, Greg, they are built to switch.
And it's no accident with their roster construction. They like having wings that can guard all 5 positions. Makes defending a much easier prospect.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Toronto?
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
And the first one at the line is good.
Not only is Young an excellent free throw shooter, he's also mastered the art of drawing those fouls.
And he makes both free throws.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Barnes against Johnson. Now here's Barnes. He's tightly guarded to the inside. And the dunk by Pirtle.
How about Pirtle, the Austrian Hammer?
Here's Young. 8 points for him. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Attention fans, now on the court, it's your hype squad. Get loud and let them hear you. It's time for teasers.
Atlanta making a switch here. Hunter's checked in. Mitchell, he's checked in for Toronto. Hunter on the wing. Barrett covering. Hunter dishes to Young. Six to shoot. Floats one up. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
So tricky there with the floater, and a nice touch from Trae Young.
Down low. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. With every passing season, Quickly's role seems to expand.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, he's had to prove himself over and over. And now that he has, I don't think you'll find nearly as many doubters as he had when he first came into the league.
The Raptors shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. The first one falls. You know, whether he's coming off the bench or Brent starting, Emmanuel Quickly can score.
IQ is something else. I mean, he finished second in the Sixth Man of the Year voting in one season. He's capable of putting up 30 as a starter or as a reserve, but it's a unique perspective to sit on that bench, watch the flow of the game, and come in and be impactful. IQ does that.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And Brent, for all the talent the Atlanta Hawks have had in recent years, playoff success has not been there.
Well, close to the finals in 2021, but they haven't been past the first round since. I think the 21 run actually accelerated expectations for this team a little bit beyond where they were in their development. So they've come back to earth just a little bit. We'll see if next year they can build to get back to a position where they can have playoff success.
Here's Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Young best to Hunter. Back to Young. Pirtle with the steal. Barrett with the ball. Guarded by Hunter. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also, the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
David, that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And after years of rumors around OG Anunoby and Pascal Siakam, the Raptors dealt them both.
Well, I like what they got back, Kevin. At some point, you got to cut the cord, and they did that. They brought back the hometown hero in R.J. Barrett, along with a few picks, which gives them some flexibility. So it was a time for a new direction in Toronto, and trying to add to that exciting young core is priority one.
Chris Boucher's checked in for Pirtle. He hits both from the strike. And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21, that was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
Now, here's Quickly. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Down to 5 on the shot clock.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you want him taking that kind of shot.
Johnson sets the screen for Young. The Hawks again can't hit.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Barnes kicks to Barrett. Pass to Quickly for 3. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
You go back to Quickly in his rookie year, he shot about 40% from deep, so shooting from long distance, not a problem.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. The 2K leaderboard showing us the best passing teams in the NBA over the course of the last month. 5th, the Raptors.
And what stands out during this recent stretch is just how well they passed the basketball. I mean, this is a club that has become really unselfish.
Hunter finds Okongwu. Young against Mitchell. Here's Hunter. Paxton coming off the assist from Young.
Good move for Hunter to get to the inside, and he just navigated the defense well.
Here's Barrett. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for 1 more at the line.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And the Raptors making a change here. Abaji's checked in. And that one falls for Barrett. And the Hawks have been part of the play-in tournament 3 consecutive seasons.
Yeah, since that run, Kevin, in the 2021 conference finals, it has been tough sledding for Atlanta. They've really been stuck in middling in that 7 to 10 range, which is forcing you to play some tough opponents in those early rounds. They have not overcome that. Well, you can see why Clint Capella is always up there in terms of field goal percentage in the NBA. Every season, close-in shots, big-time results.
Now, here's Mitchell. No scoring in this one. The offensive rebound, the second chance effort. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barrett.
And how about the numbers here for Bogdanovich? He's putting up 9 points a game, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. We know that he can come up with the occasional big play, but his overall numbers haven't been impressive.
There is a bit of a feeling they're all looking to him to step up, and they know he's capable of doing it right now, just not getting it done.
Bruce Brown, he's checked in for R.J. Barrett. Pass to Hunter. Johnson surveying the floor. Now here's Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Yeah, a moment here to take a look at the numbers for Barnes. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so. And his playmaking ability, unquestioned, one of the top 15 assist men in our league.
As we've seen, he's a difficult defender to bring the ball up against. Quick feet, quick hands. Always looking to force a mistake. Atlanta making a switch here. Krejci's checked in. Dick's checked in for the Raptors. Pass to Boucher. Inside. That shot, no good. Good D by Bogdanovich.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
And stolen by Barnes. And here's the break. And the shot goes down. Barnes has got his second bucket of the night.
Yes, Scotty Barnes doesn't look fast, but don't question his speed with those long strides in transition.
Krejci passes to Hunter. Trying to find Capella. Gets it to him. And the dunk by Capella.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
Raptors leading by 6. Without a basket. A minute 42 left in the first quarter. With his first shot attempt, Atlanta with the rebound. Last time they met was in Toronto, where they beat the Raptors.
Not a close contest either. The last time they got together, everyone in the rotation played solid, and the bench was the difference.
The second unit came in last game and just played lights out basketball. I'm sure they'd like to do that again.
Bogdanovich, no luck.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Barnes against Capella. Boucher with a screen on Capella. And here's Barnes for 3. Hunter grabs the miss. The Hawks trail by 6. 50 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Capella. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Capella's got 6.
Every year, Clint Capella up there, one of the highest percentage field goal shooters we have in the NBA.
Pass to Dick. Hits the jumper in space. Dick's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Nothing on the board.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
They get it again. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Here's Abaji. Covered by Hunter. Another shot. And that one's good, Abaji. And the Raptors lead by 8.
Mid-range, plenty of room for that release. He's going to take those all day long.
What a performance from R.J. Barrett. He has been the story for the Toronto Raptors. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from what we've seen so far from the Raptors, guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. outside, the wings are Bogdanovich and Hunter. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Krejci in at point guard. Bogdanovich, no luck. Raptors leading by 8. Dick passes to Mitchell. Back to Dick. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. To the inside. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. And let's take a look at the last handful of seasons and the steal numbers for Scotty Barnes.
And his steal numbers have taken a big jump these past few seasons. He's dedicating himself at the defensive end with a lot more energy. And it's made him a matchup that opponents truly have to worry about. He can do some damage with his D.
Dick finds Mitchell. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. It's good from long range. Mitchell's got the lead up to 11 now for the Raptors.
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
Pass to Roddy. And here is Hunter. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Capella sends a screen for Bogdanovich. 5 to shoot. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Bogdanovich has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. They set the pick. The drive by Mitchell. Well, every team goes into the draft looking for finishers like these. Here are the most efficient scorers among this year's rookie class. 5th, Grady Dick.
He's scoring and finishing at a very high level. I mean, playing within himself offensively and being very discerning with his shot selection.
Free throw drops for Mitchell. Recently, the Raptors made moves, Greg, to add some Canadian-born talent to their roster.
They traded for R.J. Barrett and Kelly Olynyk, 2 guys that represent Canada in international play, and were both born in Toronto, now playing for their hometown team.
And so he hits both. Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
Well, with a big guy, a little bit of physicality can go a long way. Got inside that time.
Pass to Mobo. Rob. And here comes the break. And here they go. Bogdanovich, no luck. Raptors leading by 8. Dick, that's good. And that's now 6 points for Grady Dick.
Oh, good balance from Dick. Able to take the contact and still score inside.
Now, here's Hunter. D right on him. Pass to Roddy. Here's Krejci. 5 on the clock. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by the Raptors. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
Yep, made the defense work extremely hard and did a nice job of getting any advantage they could against a team that shot it well.
And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. It's a 10-point game. Pass to Krejci. Now Capella. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Hunter, the pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
It's a nice pick and roll there. Capella slicing with purpose after he sets the screen and ready for the ball.
Mitchell with it. He's got 5. There's the drive. Here's Abaji. No good on the triple. And Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Krejci passes to Hunter. Capella with it. Boucher defending. Bogdanovich looking around. This one for three. Sinks the triple. Bogdanovich has got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Hawks.
And Bogdanovich needs very little room. The defense better stay more attached.
Capella against Boucher. Driving inside. Dick passes to Boucher. Here's Mobo. Scoreless thus far. The Hawks trail by 5. Here's Krejci. Pass to Capella. Capella draws the double. A three from Bogdanovich. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
Now, here's Boucher. Tick in the corner. Here's Boucher. Capella covering. Here's Mobo. Here's Abaji. A three-pointer off the mark. Action gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Pass to Krejci. Here's Roddy. He averages about 5 points a game. Here's Hunter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Davion Mitchell.
Well, plain to see how eager Hunter is to work hard for his team. He gets that shot off and gets a trip to the line.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And with an 86% free throw average, you can count on him to come through on most trips.
The free throw drops for Hunter. And DeAndre Hunter is a plug-and-play type of wing. Brent, he can fit in anywhere.
Yeah, really good at spacing the floor, getting better at creating for himself, Kevin. And defensively, he's a solid on-ball defender that can switch up to multiple positions. Who in the league isn't looking for a talent like that?
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. After a flurry of trades last season, Toronto, Brent, seems to be committed to build around Scotty Barnes.
It does feel that way, Kevin, that Scotty is the cornerstone guy, but I don't know if they really feel like he is truly their number one. They're recognizing his talent, but there's still a lot of work to be done to rebuild this Toronto Raptor roster.
Okongwu against Pirtle. Bogdanovich passes to Okongwu, and he gets it to go.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. The Raptors making a switch here.
Second team foul. Onyeka Okongwu. One side.
And that one falls for Okongwu. Raptors leading by 3. Brown feeling out a bit. Here's Barrett. ID by Bogdanovich.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Young against Brown. Okongwu with a screen on Brown. That evens the score. Young's got 13.
And Young, known as a remarkable scorer, he can fill it up in a variety of ways.
Pass to Mobo. And here's Barrett. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Three-pointer. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Bringing that three-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter, shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
Young finds Hunter. Young with the ball. He's covered by Brown. Young's shot is off. Toronto's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Pass to Mobo. Now, here's Barrett. Here's Walter. His three-pointers off the mark. Hunter against Barrett. A floater. Hunter no good. Raptors leading by 3. Here's Mobo. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. In the corner, it's Hunter. Here's Roddy. The Hawks again can't hit.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. R.J. Barrett has established himself as a guy who can play a lot of different roles. Brent, a very versatile player.
A versatile player, Kevin, for sure, and the scoring has been there, but I don't think that's what you rely on with R.J. Barrett. You want him to be a complementary player that plays in different positions on the floor to put the defense at a disadvantage. He's that skilled, and he has that ability to grow that way. You look at R.J. Barrett on TV, you don't realize the guy is 6'6", 214. He's got that size along with the shooting ability and a nice overall game.
Good on the second free throw. The Hawks trail by 4. Pass to Krejci. Young against Quickly. Okongwu with a screen on Quickly. To the paint. And there's Okongwu. That's good on the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists in the game. And so Quickly will bring it up for Toronto. They've led by as many as 11 points. Onside, Barrett. Nailed from three-point land. Barrett's got 7 points for the quarter.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Pass to Krejci. Young, right side. 17-foot shot on the way. Uses the glass to drop it in.
Young with some of the fastest hands in the NBA. Easy to see why.
Here's Dick. Now, here's Quickly. 5 points in the game. Barrett, no good.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Raptors leading by 3. Here's the teardrop. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And Barnes has that big body and is very nimble. Gets him to the free throw line.
We love young Scotty Barnes. He can shoot, he can defend, and he can really pass. Brent, he seems like the ideal wing.
Well, there's a lot of things there, Kevin, that are very good. And you don't become an all-star at that position without those kind of abilities. But the responsibility of playing winning basketball consistently, let's see how that plays out for Scotty moving forward.
And that one misses. The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes, GA, had a terrific rookie year, as we know. His second year may have fallen off a little bit.
Yeah, it was a bit stagnant for Scotty, but man, he had a monster third year, making his first All-Star game. The playmaking of Barnes especially took a leap.
Pass to Dick. To the middle. Olynyk against Okongwu. Here's quickly. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, there's some vertical on display. Quickly skying up for the jam.
The Hawks trail by 5. Young outside. Fires the 3. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
And getting going here in the second quarter, his second three-pointer of the game.
Olynyk sets a screen for Barnes. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. 1:37 left in the first half. Pass to Young. Launches a 3. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
Undeniable range. Young is going to pull up the moment he gets any angle out there.
Olynyk, a screen on Johnson. Barnes. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Hawks.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they get the ball.
That's good from Barnes.
And Scotty Barnes just is one of those guys that's a complete player and competes.
Both good from the line that time.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
Okongwu with a screen on quickly. Young, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Takes it inside. Got a piece of it. They recover it. The Hawks trailing. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Krejci passes to Young. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. And for the Raptors, they're shooting a pretty cool 37% from the floor in the second. Not what they're looking for.
Shooting it with more confidence now. Look at his face. He didn't look quite right in the opening minutes. Finding it now.
There's 21 seconds left in the second quarter. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Young's got 24.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Now, quickly. He's got 7. Barnes sets a screen for quickly. Fires for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Quickly's got 5 points now this quarter.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Raptors up by 4. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Coach Quinn Snyder. Quinn, what concerns you most about the first half?
Well, I think the tempo is in their favor right now. They're fast, and they're getting up and down the floor. So they're running out in transition.
Got to beat them to the punch. Thanks very much, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Hello there, folks. Toronto Raptors in our featured matchup, which has not disappointed.
This is why so many teams are trying to play with pace. The defense just couldn't match up with them in the space.
it's much harder to score in the half court.
Helps when you have the athletes they do as well. And now an opportunity to check out the old social media feed. A question here from astronaut Ari, who asks, is it okay to eat sushi you bought at a gas station? I thought you guys might have some thoughts on this.
No way am I touching that sushi. You don't know how long it's been out there?
Why not? Fish is fish. You go right ahead.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
The Hawks trail by 4. So for Toronto right now, Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. Emmanuel quickly out there with Grady Dick. And it's Barrett at the small forward position.
Boy, is he dynamic. Jalen Johnson, ladies and gentlemen.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And here is Quickly. Barnes outside. Onside, Barrett. Back to Dick. Barnes right side. The jump hook, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Barnes has got 10 points in the game.
With his strength and his skills, Scotty Barnes can finish inside very quick.
Johnson against Barnes. Young outside. And the basket is good. Young's got 26.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
Barnes looking around. Birtle sets the pick for Barnes. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode.
In 5 here.
And up to this point on the season, he's set a pace of right around 73% when he gets to the line.
And he makes the first. That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Hawks trail by 4. Young outside. Johnson with a screen on Quickly. Young from outside. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Barnes dishes to Pirtle. Up top, Barrett. Covered by Johnson. And Barrett gets it to go.
RJ's instincts are to score, and his instincts are taking over right now.
Johnson left side. Here's Krejci. Barrett covering. Krejci passes to Young. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And taking a look now at the stats for Young. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month, averaging around 26 points per, 10 assists, and 2 rebounds. And you love how he facilitates their offense. Just a terrific decision maker.
So many times it's with the extra pass, and man, he's delivering.
And the first one drops.
There's some steely moments that come from Trae Young, and I'll tell you what, if the defense is getting under his skin, he rarely shows that.
And so Young nails them both. Here's quickly. He's got 10. Pass to Pirtle. Barrett with the ball. And the 3 ball is good. Barrett's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
Johnson against Barnes. Young up top, and he has 28 points for the game. 4 on the shot clock. And he comes up with the deuce. Young's got 30 points.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Pass to Pirtle. Wants to get it to Barnes and does. Johnson with the block.
And after burying 3 straight shot opportunities, finally a miss there. Still feeling the momentum, though.
It's Okongwu, top of the key. Johnson, the pass to Daniels. Now Okongwu. Lets it go. Daniels, no good. And Barnes has got the ball here for Toronto. They've led by as many as 11 points. Outside, Barrett. Pass to Pirtle. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Yeah, 80%. Is that a good number from the field? I think so. 4 of 5 here shooting. Terrific start.
The Hawks trail by 7. Young outside. From downtown. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
What makes Young really tough to corral is he has that great spatial awareness out there.
For Atlanta, they have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
And he hits the first of 3. He hits the second from the line.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points. Toronto leading by 5. Barrett with the ball. And Young picks him up defensively. Dick wide open. No good with the triple.
But even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. That's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Pass to Krejci. Back to Young. Got it. Good job in the low post. Young's got 10 points in the quarter.
It feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
When you talk about a guy taking a leap, Jalen Johnson took huge steps forward in his 3rd NBA season.
Kevin, how many times have we seen it where a really talented young player is playing on a team that has star power? And so naturally they're able to settle into the role they're going to play. That is what has happened with Jalen Johnson. I expect him to take another leap forward this season.
Hawks passing it around. Johnson wide open. He fires. Hits the three-point bomb. Johnson's got 5.
Well, Johnson's feel for the game keeps showing itself, takes advantage of the space behind the arc.
Hurdle finds Dick. Barnes up top. Pass to Quickly from past the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. 13 points in the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Daniels with it. Hasn't made one yet. Young outside. Jacks up a 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
Well, he was terrific in the first half, guys. Maybe some adjustments from the opposing team coach, and he's lost a little bit of that touch here in the second.
Pass to Quickly. Barnes screen on Young. He takes it in. The shot's good from Quickly.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Quickly against Young. And the layup's good off the glass. Young's got 12 points in just the second half.
Great job by Young there, not settling for a jumper and getting that ball close in.
Here's Dick. 9 points in the game so far.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Young pass to Johnson. From the arc. Unable to get that one.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
Quickly didn't hold back there, taking some contact inside if he has to.
And Young kicks to Daniels. Johnson the screen. Hurdle with the steal. Here's Quickly. Rebound Atlanta. Here's Krejci. Still scoreless. Pass to Daniels. They set the screen. Clock at 6. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Here's Okongwu. And that one is off. Some solid defense from Pirtle. Barrett the pass to Quickly. Over Young. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Quickly's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Working inside Quickly with good spatial awareness, sensing all things around him.
Okongwu finds Johnson. Sinks the three-pointer. Johnson's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Hawks.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give him.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Let's get some information from the 2K leaderboard. In about the last 10 games in the NBA, during that span, these teams have the most second chance points in the league. In the third spot, the Hawks.
I mean, you love their aggressiveness, not settling for one shot offensively, but really running down those loose boards and converting for extra points.
On the wing, Barnes. Rebound, Atlanta. Hunter's got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. They trail by 6. Here's Capella. And Boucher sends it back. Quickly with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. For Atlanta, they've gone 7 of 13 in the 3rd quarter so far, just above 50%. Young dishes to Johnson. Pass to Bogdanovich. And it's Toronto with the rebound. The 15-footer pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way. Barnes has got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, Scotty has confidence from that mid-range and does not need much space.
Young outside, takes the 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Boucher's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Deflects the pass. And it's Mitchell missing. The Hawks trail by 8. Now, here's Hunter. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game. Young against Barnes. Tries the spin move. 1:44 left to play here in the 3rd. Bogdanovich goes in. And the shot is good.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Raptors.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Free throw good, Bogdanovich.
And Bogdanovich has suffered some injuries along the way, and it's been a bit of a stop-and-start deal for him. But when he's feeling good, when he's in a great rhythm, man, he's an offensive force.
Down low, here's Boucher, and the dunk by Boucher.
And good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Pass to Hunter. Now Capella. Boucher defending. Capella inside, working on Boucher. Bogdanovich finds Matthews. Just 5 on the clock. Johnson in the corner. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by Brown.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Mitchell outside. Capella against Boucher. There's the pick. Pass to Mobo. That 3 off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. And Bogdanovich kicks to Hunter. And here's Matthews. He's covered by Brown. Johnson from outside. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Mitchell right side. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there. Team is pumped up.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Raptors leading by 9. So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. We've got Bogdanovich. Clint Capella is out there with Matthews. Then there's Hunter. And it's Roddy in at the 4 spot.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
A 3 from Bogdanovich. Hands it from downtown. Bogdanovich has got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Hawks. Now Mitchell. Pass to Boucher. Inside. Makes it off the glass. And the Raptors lead by 8.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Matthews passes to Hunter. 4th quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. A 3 from Bogdanovich. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys. 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates.
Mitchell looking it over. Pass to Mobo. Shot clock at 6. Over in the corner, Brown. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Good.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Atlanta. Matthews sets a screen for Bogdanovich. Over Mitchell. Matthews up top. He's covered by Brown. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
His first team first. Garrison Matthews. 2 shots.
And that one misses. The Raptors making a switch here. Olynyk's checked in. And the second free throw, good. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. Pass to Walter. Now here's Olynyk. To the inside. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
One of the best in the business, absolutely. Bogdanovich passes to Roddy. To the middle. And here's Bogdanovich. It's Matthews on the wing. Pass to Roddy. It's hauled in by Brown. Raptors leading by 8. Here's Walter. Traps in the tray.
Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
Mitchell against Bogdanovich. Capella with it. Capella with a screen on Mitchell. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Pass to Walter. To the paint. Here's Mitchell. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And, Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And, Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets.
No good on that one. Young's checked in for the Hawks. And the Raptors also making a change. R.J. Barrett's checked in for Walter. And he's good on the second. And here's Young. Although they're down big right now, Greg, still plenty of time left in this one.
At this point, they got to take it one possession at a time.
Capella sets a screen for Young. 6 to shoot. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2.
If Clint Capella gets 2 feet into the painted area like that, you're going to have to foul.
That free throw, no good.
And so much reliance for this team on Capella and his grittiness to do the little things on the inside. They love that work ethic.
Walter, he's checked in for Toronto. And he sinks the second. Brown with it. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Pass to Mobo. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul. It'll go to the line.
And that's a smart foul there. Instead of giving up the easy deuce, send him to the line.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good. He doesn't get the second one. The Hawks trail by 12. Down low. And Capella with the basket on the assist from Bogdanovich.
Any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Brown against Young. Pass to Barrett. Olynyk sets a screen for Barrett. Shot clock at 5. Into the lane. Banked in off the glass. Barrett's got the lead up to 12 now for the Raptors.
Well, that's R.J. Barrett just simply going hard to the rim.
Brown against Young. Hunter with a screen on Brown. Here's Young. It's deflected. Here's Brown. In the corner, Barrett with it. Now here's Brown. Pass to Olynyk. Now Barrett. Hunter grabs the miss. Hunter's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Outside Bogdanovich. Capella finds Young. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. So both teams changing it up here. Raptors leading by 12. Quickly looking it over. Pass to Brown. Over Daniels. And it's blocked. And Johnson now top of the key. Here's Young. Four on the clock. And the shot goes in. Young's got 38 points.
Well, the rest of the team has looked pretty bad tonight, but he's done a fantastic job of scoring the ball and carrying the load on offense.
Pirtle dishes to Barrett. Over Hunter. And good as it just snugs right down through the net.
Barrett does a good job there just creating the shot for himself. He is a scorer.
Young pass to Hunter. Johnson outside. To the inside. Young. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson. 40 points for Trae Young.
Toughness inside from Trae.
Quickly the pass to Pirtle. Quickly setting the pick for Pirtle. Barrett wide open. He fires. A three-pointer is right on target. Barrett's got 7 points here in this quarter.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Okongwu with a screen on quickly. From 12 feet out. And good. At the English that time as it falls. Young's got 42 in the game. Toronto leading by 11. Now quickly. And here's Barrett. To the middle. Pirtle kicks to quickly. Back to Pirtle. Goes back up with 1 on the clock. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got rebound number 8 now on the night. Young outside. Stolen by Quickly. And that one's good. Barnes.
Yeah, they are demoralized now, guys. A careless play to turn it over and then slow getting back on defense.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And the Hawks making a change here. Krejci's checked in. The Raptors also with a sub. Dick's checked in. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle. He said they've played well in certain areas, but the lack of detail to the defensive boards has allowed their opponent too many second-chance opportunities. And that, he said, is the difference in this game. They have to get busy on the glass, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks. Young with the ball. Guarded now by Barnes. Krejci passes to Johnson. Inside, Pirtle with the steal. Fast break, Toronto. Barnes outside. Rebound, Atlanta. Johnson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Krejci, quickly covering. Young with the ball. Over Barrett. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Here's Dick. Pirtle finds quickly. Here's Dick. He's covered by Daniels. Pirtle with the ball.
Pirtle's frame is thin, but he is a physical big man, one who's good at getting the D to be overly aggressive inside.
At the line for the Raptors, Jakob Pirtle. 2 shots.
first one falls for him.
Around the league, there's a lot of appreciation for how well defined Jakob Poeltl's game is. He wants to rebound, block shots, and score inside. Simplistic, but effective.
Both free throws good from Poeltl. So it's the Hawks now. 15-point game. Pass to Okongwu. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Barrett dishes to Barnes. It's stolen. One-on-one fast break. Here's Young. That one falls, coming off Johnson's feet. Johnson's got his 4th assist in this one. Raptors leading by 13. Now, here's Quickly. Here's Barnes. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Jalen Johnson.
They're trying to make Barnes work for it, but defensively, you have to be disciplined.
2 shots.
That's good from Barnes. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Daniels with it. He's picked up by Dick. Young for 3. It's rebounded by Dick.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
Dick sets a screen for Quickly. Outside, Barrett. Good on the triple. Barrett's got a couple of three-pointers now in the 4th for the Raptors.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
His 4th. Team started. At the line for Atlanta, Onyeka Okongwu. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Raptors leading by 15. Barrett the pass to Poeltl. And the layup is good.
I don't know how you say this in Austrian, but that's bully ball. Jakob Poeltl.
Young against Quickly. Young drives in, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
With the foul and the basket.
Well, the most important event of the NBA calendar might be in June. And it's not the finals, but rather for so many teams, Brent, the NBA draft.
Well, Kevin, it's a chance for you to set the table for your franchise. What do you want to have for next year? What do you want to have 5 years from now? And so all the work that goes in, the scouting, the intel work, to build up a team where you are making the steps and taking strides to become a championship caliber team, that stuff starts at the NBA draft.
.129 left in the 4th. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. 17 points was their biggest margin. Pass to Barrett. To the inside. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Raptors.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And after dropping game one in this matchup, they managed to take the second of a three-game season series. No question, that's a morale booster.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for R.J. Barrett.
And guys, I just felt he was tremendous tonight. His energy infected his teammates, and the wrecking ball on both ends.
It's Matthews on the wing. No good from outside.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Barrett. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. 37 points for R.J. Barrett. Here's Atlanta. They trail by 16. 30 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Capella, and there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Pirtle. 26 seconds left in the game. Now Mitchell. Onside Barrett.
Garrison Matthews. His first. Team's fifth. At the line for the Raptors. Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Both shots good from the stripe. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Mitchell against Young. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. And now, our player of the game, R.J. Barrett.